Shalom. I'd like to say all praise is due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Makakwadash, the one apostle of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the elect. My name's Kanawa, doing this lesson, and it's going to be regards to the Amalekites, the so-called Jews or the Jays, right? Who converted, to our faith in 740 AD, right, known as the Khazarian Empire, right? And because they had the option to either choose Christianity or to choose Islam, and they chose our faith, our customs, and known as the Khazarian Empire, the Amalekites, right? And they know exactly who they are. They are converts, and this is Louis Farrakhan, which Louis Farrakhan is a setup. He's a Mason, a 33rd degree Mason, and he's he knows about the Israelites. They know, they know about the Israelites. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, these Amalekites, they're being exposed, So I'm gonna play this, get a couple scriptures, and see where Rakah Kodash is gonna lead. So let's play this.
Take this home with you. The Jewish representative of Israel that is in Atlanta said that the greatest difficulty that Israel has is with young black Americans. What does Israel have?
Yeah, a new nation of Islam, guys. You guys are wicked and bugged out. Right? They're following Islam, right? And the Lord's not dealing with no Islam or no NOI, Nation of Islam. Right? You guys are these guys are all bought and paid for, man. But I'm gonna continue to play this.
To fear about young black Americans because they
Says this is a Amalekite woman. Says the major problem with Israel is with the young generation of black communities. Black Lives Matter start there. Which we're not black, we're Hebrew Israelites, but they have a problem with the young generation because the young generation is waking up to knowing who they are now. So these Amalekites, these Edomites, they're upset, right, because we're seeing the downfall of their empire. So let's play this.
refuse to be controlled by the forces that control their fathers and their grandfathers. That is over. So I say to Israel, leave the black youth alone. Don't come into our community trying to kill us to satisfy your bloodlust. Turn my young black brothers over to the nation of Islam.
See all this about the nation of Islam. So you guys, you guys are all bought and paid for about the nation of Islam, right? What does Islam has to do with us being Israelites, So this is bugged out. I'm gonna play this. This guy is 1 second.
I'm not playing.
Yeah, like this guy Khalid Muhammad. He's a part of the nation of Islam, but I guess he basically he started doing his own thing, but he knew he knew about the Israelites at the school in Harlem, right? And he would get certain scriptures as to who the Jews are, who the Israelites are, from the Arya, and the elders of the one Westers, in Harlem. All right, his name's Khalid Muhammad. And before I was in the truth, I used to watch some of his videos and stuff. But he was always talking about Africa and all this shit, you know. But I'm gonna play this, get a couple scriptures.
To any cameras, they are the so-called Jews because we are the true Jews, the true Hebrews, the true and real Israelites whose birthright has been.
And the Lord, and like that's why this guy ended up dying of what did he die of? He died of like some brain aneurysm, right? Your bald head, you know. Yeah, a man's supposed to have a beard on his face, you know. You know, and you're not supposed to bald your head. You know, there's not a problem if you know, because like certain brothers are naturally bald, you know, but you're not supposed to, you know, shave off the top of your head. You're not, you know, according to the law. But I'm gonna play this quick and get a couple scriptures.
I'm not playing to any cameras. They are the so-called Jews because we are the true Jews, the true Hebrews, the true and real Israelites whose birthright has been stolen by them. We are the true ones that fulfill Bible prophecy.
Yeah, it says our birthright has been stolen, which he's right, right? Because that's why it says in Jeremiah, it says our heritage had been taken. I think in Jeremiah, I think 16. Jeremiah 16, or is it 17? I think. It says our heritage. We're gonna lose our heritage. Let me put that. Jeremiah. 1 second. Jeremiah 17 and verse 4. Jeremiah 17 verse 4. And thou even thyself shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thy enemies in the land which thou knowest not. For ye have kindled a fire in my anger, which shall burn forever. So for a time. Right now, you know, the dry bones is waking up, and they're knowing who they are, knowing that they're Israelites, you know, and they're trying to follow the laws, statutes, come out to the best of our ability. To, even though you know, we're saved by faith, you know, the elect is going to be saved by faith. But in the NLT, Jeremiah 17 and 4, the wonderful possession I have preserved for you will slip from your hands, and I will tell your enemy to take you as captain to foreign land, for ye have kindled, for my anger blaze like fire that will burn forever. That's an NLT. But yeah, so we discontinue from our heritage, right? And now these you know,
Prophecy and
now these Khazars, they're in our land, and they're ruling over us, and they rule the world. You know, like who runs the world, right? These Amalekites, man. These Edomites.
scripture. Isn't it a fact that you know, by throwing out those terms, you're guaranteed press coverage? I'm not throwing out terms. I'm fighting age-old enemies, and I'm planting seeds in the minds and hearts of the youth and the masses of my people that we will not make the same mistakes again. As they say in the so-called Jewish community, never again. Never.
Yeah, right. So there's another scripture. It says a bastard. A bastard. Let me get that. Yeah, Zechariah 9 and 6. And a bastard shall dwell in Ashdod, and I will cut off the pride of the Philistine. So you Ishmaelite, that's in our land. The original Philistine were you Hamites, but now these Ishmaelites are in our land. And Ashdod was a place, basically like Tel Aviv in that region, right? And they are that bastard, right? Because the Amalekites there were he was like they were the son of a concubine. Um, you know, he's like a bastard son, right? Of you Edomites, you Amalekites. What's it called? Exodus 17 and I get it 17 and 4. And the Lord said unto Moses, write this for a memorial in a book, and rehearse it in the ears of my people. Rehearse it in the ears of Joshua, for I will utterly put out a remembrance of Amalek from under heaven. And Moses built an altar and called the name of it Jabin Nasi, or Yahweh Nasi, for ye have said, behold, the Lord the Lord hath sworn that the Lord will have a war with Amalek from generation to generation. So, there's always been that war. There's always been that war from, when the Israelites were escaped out of Egypt. There's always been that war, right? When you read about Amalekite, you know, there was, like Amalek was one of our first enemies. Like when we, like with, basically, when we, the Exodus, during the Exodus, Amalek was one of our first adversaries, man. And it was a big war, right? And remember, Saul was he's supposed to smote all the Amalekites, but he saved, he saved one of the damn Amalekites, and that's why the Lord was upset with with Saul, and that's why Saul ended up the Lord or Samuel, he became a king. So sorry, Samuel used King David to become king, right? Because of you know because Saul, he didn't he didn't follow certain things that was supposed to be done. When you read about Saul, the way how his kingdom fell, right? Then the kingdom went to King David, right, of Judah, right? Well, I'm gonna play this quick. It says,
from West Africa, they have been taken as slaves to America. Brothers and sisters, blacks of America, it's you. You are the true Hebrews. You are the true Hebrews from the Bible. America gonna do everything, gonna invest as much money as it has, gonna fight as much wars as they can, gonna invite as.
and this is an Amalekite who knows about the Israelites, and he's actual a Ishman, Jewish man, an Amalekite man who knows, So let's play this.
Much weapons as they can just to hide this away from you. Gonna take Israel, gonna bring white people here and to tell you these are the Jews, gonna kill you, gonna kill Arabs, gonna mistreat white people like this guy, just to tell you this lie. That you are nobody and we are the Jews with all the history and so on.
Yeah, they know exactly who we are, So this has been a conspiracy, to basically like suppress the Israelites, not knowing who we are. That's why Psalm 83, keep not thou silence, O Yahweh, hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Yahweh. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee lifted up their head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. For they said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more remembered. And that's what's going on, right? These guys, they're having all this counsel, how to destroy the Israelites, how to suppress us, because they don't want us to wake up to our nationality. For they have consulted together one consent, they have said they are confederate against the tabernacles of Edom. So Edom is the top nation, man, who are against us, right? These are the guys that run all the banks, who run the world. The earth given to the hand of the wicked. This is his world. And the Ishmaelites, or you Arabs, you had the Arab slave trade, that's basically, you still have Israelites over there in slavery in certain parts of Africa and Arabia, right? You have Israelites that's in slavery right now under these Ishmaelites of Moab. You Chinese run all this industry, right? In the Caribbean, America, Canada. All right, these Chinese have a big influence, man. The Hagarenes, right? I believe that's a Ishmaelite, Gabal, and Ammon. You Japanese as well, right? You Koreans, you Amalekites. Sorry, and Amalekites. So you small hats that run out everything, that run all the banks, run all this industry, man. The Lord's not dealing with you guys, man. Now the Lord's waking up his elect. He's waking up his elect to knowing who they are. But that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it, This is just our spiritual rant. So with that, let's pretty duty. How about Shema Share? About Shema Kakwadas. That one's a part of a great milestone. Peace, bless the elect. Shalom.
Who you are. Don't forget about it. This is why America. From West Africa, they have been taken as slaves to America. Brothers and sisters, blacks of America, it's you. You are.
Yeah, so from West Africa, right? From 70 AD, our people, came to the shores of the shores of the land of Ham, right? Known as Africa now. It was known as the land of Ham. Right? So Israelites dwelt there, fleeing from Roman persecution, So I'm going to play the rest. So with that, let's hear pretty duty. How about Shema Shai, about Shema Kakodas. Double answer, pastor of great milestone. Peace, blessed election.
The true Hebrews. You are the true Hebrews from the Bible. America gonna do everything, gonna invest as much money as it has, gonna fight as much wars as they can, gonna invite as much weapons as they can, just to hide this away from you. Gonna take Israel, gonna bring white people here, and to tell you these are the Jews. Gonna kill you, gonna kill Arabs, gonna mistreat white people like this guy, just to tell you this lie. That you are nobody, and we are the Jews with all the history and so on.